Hello everyone, my name is Terrence Williams. I am a sewer and designer. I run the small business Terrence Williams Designs, where I create ethically produced and sustainably sourced accessories and handbags and clothing. I started sewing and crafting because I have a love for fashion and design. I wanted to create pieces that I hadn't seen before that fit me and my style and aesthetic. I really like a lot of color, a lot of prints, a lot of sequins, anything bright and shiny. So I wanted to create a line that was also very inclusive. So it didn't matter if you were a man, a woman, plus size, extra small, tomboy, girly. I wanted to create fashion and accessories that everyone felt that they were included. So that's really what my brand represents. I also really wanted to create a brand that was ethically sourced and sustainably produced. So I don't use any animal byproducts like leather or fur or wool or silk, because as we know, the animals are killed in the making of those fabrics. I also really am geared towards fabrics that are sustainably produced. Fashion, especially fast fashion, is one of the biggest pollutants in the world, and they use up a lot of water and a lot of resources. So I wanted to create a brand that was sustainably produced and hopefully will push the needle for other brands to move in that direction also. Getting this Joann Fabric's grant would help my business because I would be able to expand the current styles that I offer. I would be able to create more things. So I would be able to create more pieces that were inclusive and sustainably produced, and I would also be able to make more of the existing products that I already have. I am self-funded. I don't have any loans or grants. So everything that I make from my business, I put back into my business because I am self-funded. So this grant would really help financially also. There are quite a few obstacles that I face in the sewing and crafting community. Not only am I a minority, not only am I Black, but I'm also identify as gay. So having both of those obstacles against me can be very difficult. There are not a lot of spaces for people like me in the sewing and crafting community, so I've had to really try to branch out and make my own space and make my own table. It can be very lonely and you can feel very excluded because the sewing community, especially on social media, is kind of all of the same people doing all of the same thing. So when you have someone like me or other Black creators who come in with our own unique spin and our own thing, people really don't gravitate towards it. So it's been difficult, but it's also been extremely rewarding creating my own space and my own platform and having people gravitate towards that. So not being given the same opportunities on the platforms is an obstacle that I have faced. Not getting the same opportunities with brands is an obstacle that I have faced. I've faced racism and discrimination based on my sexuality. I've had mean comments thrown at me. Just a lot of different other things, but even though those things happen, I still try to look towards the positive. I have an amazing supportive base of followers and people who support me and who love my work, so that's what I choose to focus on, and I try to advocate on my platform every day for representation. Whether it is in the sewing community or the makeup community, I think it's really important that I have an audience and I have a voice, and that is why I decide to speak up. So that is my application, and those are my answers to the questions and the reasons. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And again, my name is Terrence Williams. Have a good day.